sounds.
Oh, yeah, it's the sweet sounds of another episode of Social Distance Drinking Club. In the wise words of, I believe, Marshall Mathers, guess who's back? Back again. It is I. I have returned. I am here.
Welcome back to Los Estados Unidos, Yousef.
Yes, thank you. This place is dangerous. Send me back home. Everyone over there actually washes their freaking hands.
Yousef, welcome back. I can tell you're home because you look like you're in a hostage video with your plain background again.
Yeah, right. And
as soon as your internet cuts out, I know you'll be home.
I'm not wearing a shirt with 400 colors and like flamingos on it. So
you couldn't bring back like one piñata to hang behind you? Was that so much to ask?
That is racist, sir.
Is it?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think piñatas from Mexico is, kind of a thing.
That's fair.
I don't know if it's Adam Arizona sombrero racist, or perhaps swapping sombrero for taco hat racist.
Oh man, well, it's the first show of 2021. Everybody, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you so much. I do have my mini sombrero here. It's different. What do you guys think? It's a good look.
You look great, Bugsy.
I feel like it felt very like Dick Tracy bad guy to me. So
yeah, you're a zoot suit away from the entire bar breaking out into spontaneous dance numbers.
Well, thank you guys who are watching and joining us tonight for joining us, and gentlemen, thank you and Adam Green, who is absent this evening, for holding down the fort while I went and checked out the Fortes, I think, or the Fortresses in Mexico. It was a 5-day trip that turned into 16 somehow by accident. I don't know how it happened, and nor will I. It's just very confusing.
Did Gilligan clean the magnet out of the gyroscope or whatever that dumb gag was for the 3-hour tour?
Yes. What the hell was that code for, Ledford?
What did Gilligan clean the magnet on the gyroscope? I don't know.
Is that where Marianne is like situated? And
the compass. I was thinking of a gyroscopic compass, but no, he cleaned the magnet out of the good old-fashioned plot device compass.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, that Yousef's magnet is pointed straight north the whole time.
Speaking of Gilligan and Gilligan's Island, R.I.P. A couple of weeks late, I think, at this point, to the actress who played Marianne. She did pass recently. So.
Yeah, and R.I.P. MF Doom too.
Oh, yeah, MF Doom's gone. Like, we don't even know what died in October and no one told us. What's going on? I don't know. Sounds scary. But with that being said, it is that time for a drink. It's been a really interesting day of playoff clenches and misses. And what are you drinking? Tell us in the comments, please, because I want to know what you guys have been drinking while watching football today. I have been in my home, being quite distant. Take a look at that setup I've got there. I'm using a Samsonite luggage rack, I think. One of my nightstands to hold up a TV.
That is amazing. Yes, indeed.
Listen, that TV on the left is like 20 years old. This is not a privilege check. And the one on the right, I'm pretty sure I got for $95 on a Black Friday sale. So don't privilege check me for having internet that works right now.
Oh, look at you. Look at you being able to take Black Friday off and go shopping. Privilege check.
You can't do that on the internet? You don't have the internet? Because I bought that on the internet.
I know you're lying. You said you had internet connectivity.
Yeah. I'm currently using 2 Campbell's soup cans to do this show. and some really good fishing line. It's fantastic. Tell us what you're drinking in the comments. Mr. Brett Berry, we'll go around and find out what you guys are drinking. Brett, you go first. What you got?
Well, we had that seductive can sound coming from Ledford because I wasn't sure which one I wanted to open, so I thought I'd put it up for discussion. I either have the Boysenberry's Pastry Sour collab that is delightful from Wandering Tortoise, Barntown. or say screw it and open a bird's nest that I haven't had in a while and see how.
Ooh.
Ooh, is it up to the audience or us? Because I'll tell you which one I'd love to watch you drink for the entirety of the show.
I've been drinking all day, man. It's only going to just push me past the edge of the cliff at this point.
Are you gonna have your drunken moment of saying everybody you're thankful for, like I did on Wednesday? I vote Bird's Nest, man. You gotta go Bird's Nest.
I'm going Bird's Nest, buddy.
It's kind of leaning that way anyway. I've had a lot of sours today.
You knew what we were gonna say. Ledford, what do you got?
So first I'll say what I'm not going to be drinking, but what Brisket will, which is Woof from Borderlands. They actually canned a beverage for dogs. It's basically like a beef stew kind of thing going on. I don't know if you can see the ingredients in the right. Oh, focus, camera, come on.
I'm seeing pork and beef and chicken, I think.
All right, so bone-in pork butt, carrot, celery, ginger, turmeric, basil, and filtered water. But yeah, no, it's just a fun thing that they did because aluminum cans are in such abundance now. I guess they had enough to spare. But I thought that was really cool. So we picked up one recently. But I'm about to crack the old Horace Seagull, not Seagull.
Oh boy, you know what? You might push me over the edge to go grab one of those towards the end of the show here. I've got not that one, but some of the Horace I've got. That might be this might be the day.
Dude, yeah, you got the Pacific Porpoise and the Day Dolphin, right?
I do.
And they're NFL themed colors, man. You got to go for it.
It seems like a good idea. I'm gonna upload a picture actually I took of what I'm having right now because your boy hit the duty free on the way home, and I seem to have picked up quite a taste for mezcal. So there's that.
Ooh.
That's what I've got. Here's the sitch right there. So Creyente, it's called Mezcal Creyente. It's a mezcal artesanal. This is a joven, so it's more of a clear, not like a reposado. A little bit of a younger mezcal. It is freaking delicious. I've already gotten into it, and there's so much going on in here. They list the type of agave, fermentation, where the water came from. I don't know if we can get that full screen, or if you guys will be able to read it, but there's all of that listed on there, which I think is really neat.
Oh, that's super cool.
So,
hey, Yousef, since it's the new year, should we just do like Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen thing, and you take a shot of that every 10 minutes?
I missed it. I wanted to see it. I missed it. It might be worth watching a replay.
It was delightful.
That would that was definitely on my list because I intended to be home far before the new year. But
well, and like an old person, or old people, Ellie and I definitely just watched that and celebrated midnight East Coast time and went to bed.
I've done that before, and that's totally okay. I think I even have a box of sparklers in the garage just in case I ever feel like not leaving the house for things like 4th of July and New Year's.
Hey, our favorite thing we ever did for New Year's one time was New Year's Eve, where we all just day drank and everybody went home after getting pizza at a friend's backyard. We just drank for 4 hours, 5 hours, went home while the light was still out. Cabs were, or Ubers were still normal rate.
Yeah.
That's New Year's.
Don't get me started on rates of Ubers. Real quick, Ken Beaver, friend of the show, thank you for joining us, is drinking a luxury expense double IPA from Crooked Tooth Brewing. And Tim Martinez, thank you for joining us, drinking the WT4. And he might open a BRI Dark Side or the what is that, Wren House Dirty Chai? I haven't had that.
I haven't either. I heard good things, but
I'm going to go, if you're asking for our opinion, I'm going to vote Dirty Chai, Tim. Open the Dirty Chai.
Well, which WT4 is that, Tim? Because there's a few that all had the same name of those collabs. Are you talking the Wren House one, I presume?
Is it the pastry stout? Is it the Tombstone IPA? Is it the
Wren House IPA?
Yeah.
Or the Virgin one had a different name. There's another one that was a WT4 though, also I think.
First world problems. Can't figure out which WT4.
I know because I've drank them all.
So we've unfortunately, and when I say we, as I wear a Bills shirt, the Cardinals are not going to the playoffs. That happened, right?
I mean, when your running quarterback is injured and you have a 3rd and 18, you should definitely run the option.
100% works every time.
Could you? So here's the thing. Did you guys watch the game?
I did. No, I didn't use all 4 of my screens to do anything. I just let them run.
two of them were porn.
Yeah, having a tool doesn't mean you use the tool. Anyway, the point being, can you, as a coach, challenge that fumble that was just ruled a dead ball foul? I mean, because I was talking about it with my neighbor, and we were like, why would you not challenge that if you had the ability to? Surely somebody could see that the Giants player was not in control of the ball at that point, and maybe you had a chance to pull for the fumble.
That's a. I don't know enough about sports ball to answer that question for you.
And I did not see that play because I was stupidly watching the Cardinals shit the bed.
So I believe Brett and I would both concur that they sportsed as hard as they could, and the sportsing did not sports in their favor, and so they just won't be sportsing anymore after this.
I mean, the moral of the story is not the Cardinal season is over. Log into your Hulu and watch Ted Lasso, Ledford.
Yeah, it's even better.
How can I find it on the boot? That's the question I have. The real question for the comments.
Did you see that? The can's the right way. That's what 2 weeks vacation does for me.
I don't know. Is the can the right way? You're pouring it into your mouth instead of the drain.
Hey. Yikes. This raspberry lime is delicious.
Boy, we're just chipping away at their reluctance to give us a sponsorship, aren't we?
You got to neg them, Adam. You can't beg for it. You got to neg.
You can't beg. You got to neg. What time is kickoff? We've got a hell of a game in like about 15 minutes, I think. The Eagles and the Washington football team are playing. That's what it is. That should be interesting, I think.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, do I hope that no other NFC East teams do well today? Yes, I do. Do I want Washington to win? No, I don't. Just saying.
Let's do that now, so nobody calls anybody a cheater. Eagles versus Washington. Before we go into the playoffs, this will be our last regular season bet around the room. I have no idea what Adam Green would have picked, but
I'm a believer in Jalen Hurts, so I will take the Eagles.
Okay, all right. Ledford?
Eagles have been better more recently than Washington has been better by an order of magnitude. So I'm gonna say it's Washington's turn in the asterisk league. Let's go, the Washington football team.
Oh no. I was going to say the Washington football team.
Oh, no.
It's both split. Someone has to text Adam Green and find out. I know he's like at or something. He's got to pick a team.
I mean, I feel oddly confident that he would take the Eagles anyway.
Fair enough. So it's a 50-50 split. It's the old Ledford, Yousef, Barry Green. That's what we'll call it.
The old
thing that happened once.
the old Ledford Yousef Barry Green.
Now, on the other hand, about these guys, huh? They beat the Dolphins. That's their first time, I think, since 2002 that the Buffalo Bills are going to see the playoffs.
The Bills were due.
The Bills are way overdue, and they've been playing phenomenally. The Bills were definitely due, yes. And today the Bills will pay. Did Ledford just get up and walk away when the Bills were due? God damn it.
I just had to walk that one off, you guys. That was rough.
It's a shame it didn't happen on the first of the month.
we got some feedback about that. Ken Beaver chiming in. Going to be a great game. See Hurts play and comeback player of the year. Alex Smith get a 6-10 Washington team to be to the playoffs. Fair.
Hey, can I just point out that Alex Smith is ironically going to watch another quarterback whose name is actually Hurts on his completely reconstructed leg.
Can I point out this face right now, like quickly before it runs away from me?
Oh, hey Zizou.
All right, go. He somehow removed his collar while I was gone. It's a breakaway collar, but he's figured out how to also open doors. He locked himself into a room while I was gone. He was getting checked on every day, which is good, but smart cat. I'm pretty sure next time I leave town, he's going to figure out how to use Google Home to call me. So,
pretty dope.
Oh, man. All right. So I did miss that last comment. What was it? Oh, kickoff is in 7 minutes. And yeah, fair enough. Kevin Jones says Z is a beast. He calls Zizou Z. He did check on him for me while I was out of town. So thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that.
So Ken says, did you see his wife turned his leg brace into a football trophy? I did not see that. The one time we got real drunk at a beer festival and we drank out of our friend's prosthetic leg. Similar.
I feel like we've told that story, but are there pictures so we can save that for another time?
Well, we'll see. If I can find them, I will. If I can find it, that was a fun day. That was a really fun day.
Well, since we've made it to the playoffs, I'm going to pull up some scores from today's game, but I am curious, what is your favorite game day food, guys? Because today I had a container from Proper Meats up in Flagstaff, a frozen container of their smoked pastrami salmon dip that I thought, and then I doubled up on the salmon situation and did some cedar plank salmon as well. But that salmon dip might as well just be like a tuna salad almost. Like you could just put it on a sandwich and eat it with some condiments. It was so good. There's so much salmon in there. But what's your favorite game day food, gents?
Man, so here's the thing. Like everything I can think of, like probably has like bacon, sausage, pork of some variety in it. Which I sorry, Yousef, I gotta throw one out for the piggies on this one. Finger any kind of finger foods. Like I'm actually not that picky. Like if it's saucy and meaty and cheesy and you can eat it with one hand, wings always wings, ribs.
Like pigs in a blanket.
Yeah. I mean, I can go that. I mean, like I say, you can go like as simple or as fancy as possible. It doesn't matter to me. Like if you can graze it, it's ideal for football food.
For sure. It's like pigs in a blanket. Hebrew National makes some. It's okay. They're kosher. It's all beef.
It's true. You do all beef pigs in a blanket.
Yeah, they're just dogs wearing dogs. They're cows wearing pigs masks in a blanket, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's call them that. L'chaim.
Right, what's your game day food?
I mean, it's gotta be simple for me. Brats on brats.
Brats are good. Now, are you a boiler or are you a griller or both?
Yes, I'm an eater.
No, it is because I grew up in the South and like literally preparation is throw it on a hot grill like that was everything. We grilled or smoked everything, and so meeting friends in North Carolina, meeting folks in Arizona, like they're all about Brett eats food. They're all about the beer brats, and like you boil them first and everything, and that was just not a part of our tradition really at all. And so I came to love those very much. But still, I'm more of a grill it and throw it in an oversized bun with a little bit of kraut and mustard. Like that's always going to be my default.
Get that mustard out of here.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. What's your problem with mustard? We're going to have a conversation. We've given Adam Green enough grief over his lack of appreciation for things like watermelons. What's your problem with mustard?
I don't like the taste of it.
Really digging deep into the Brett psyche tonight.
Yeah, I changed that banner. It now says Brett eats food, but he hates mustard? Question mark. Blasphemy. There are a million.
I understand, and I can understand how some people like some of the ones that are higher quality, and I still don't like them. And the generic yellow mustard makes me want to vomit in your face.
Well, generic yellow mustard isn't really mustard. That's like calling shitty sushi restaurant wasabi when it's just horseradish with a green food color. That's not fair. I mean,
well, here let me narrow it down. Mustard seed, that flavor I do not like. That is in all mustard.
Fine, I'll give you that one. I concede to your mustard seed argument. Okay.
Break it down into a granular level.
Oh man! For those of you watching, tell us in the comments what your game day food is. Mine is simple. I love making dips, but obviously I had one that was already ready. We had some hummus today, and it was like almost like a 7-layer hummus with like Kalamata olives in there and some spices, and I think some Greek yogurt situation going on. It was nice, like a 7-layer hummus dip. You know, it was Greek Mexican food. We've created fusion in this household. That's what's going on right now. Stay tuned for a throwback to the origin of El Pastor, the tacos árabes.
Hey, is that abbreviated into Grexican or meek food?
And if you eat it on Mill Avenue, is it just Meek Mill?
Ooh. I can't hate it, but I don't like it.
Can't hate it, but I don't like it.
Wait, a tip of the cap for your excellent time joke, but I hate it. I hate it.
Wait, yes. Thank you. A tip of the cap to you as well, sir.
There you go. So Andrew Hirsch is celebrating. He's happy that the Browns win. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome.
Andrew, we're all happy the Browns won. At least this house at the moment, I'm very happy that the Browns won. And it may or may not be because a friend of the show who may play football may be in Cleveland, and I may have taken him to the airport.
You really left that mysterious out there for people that know us.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who don't know, but he's there, and so stay tuned. It might be exciting. See what happens.
As somebody who has an affection for the city of Cleveland after spending some time working there, it is pretty exciting to see him in the playoffs. I like that city.
All right, hold on. Sam just said, "What? No wings?"
I said wings.
He said wings. He said wings, man, and I love wings. I love wings. As a matter of fact, I think like 10 days into my trip that was extended in Mexico, I just finally gave in on a Sunday night and went to the sports bar at the hotel and ordered like all the fried bits that you would normally have for a football game. Wings, onion rings. There were the sliders, a 32-ounce mug of the shittiest beer they had.
No. I was gonna say, don't go to Mexico and order the fried bits. You might not like what you get.
You'll get pretty good food actually, because the lengua and the tripas, and I had craziest thing I had while I was there, beef eyeball tacos.
Ooh, how was that?
Insanely good, like super good.
What's the closest analog to another food that might give us a sense of texture?
Probably similar to tongue, with just a little bit more give on it than the tongue does, because the tongue's it's obviously more of a muscle. It's
pretty chewy.
I was expecting like squish boom, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna get out of an eyeball taco, but that was great.
Did you know it was good at the time, or only in hindsight?
No, I knew it was good at the time. It was a sober taco trip, sir. To a place. I even rode the bus while I was there, because the bus costs 1/20th of a cab ride to wherever you're going. It's like they've got Wi-Fi on the buses. The bus driver will literally yell out where you told him you were planning on going to make sure that you don't miss your stop. It was great.
You need a Mexican bus driver in your house, Yousef. They have Wi-Fi and somebody to tell you where you need to be when.
I was gonna say, like, let's keep going with the list of why a Mexican bus is better than Yousef's house.
Yeah, plastic seats, they're easier to clean. The doors open automatically.
The background changes every once in a while.
Yeah, the scenery changes. I'm gonna fix this. God damn it! You guys are killing me.
He's not. He's not. It's already. If it wasn't a New Year's resolution, there's no hope.
They're already, the prints are already in the office. I just need frames for them, and then you'll have a very nice set of framed images from that are reminiscent of the days of old from my culture back in Libya, and there's some photos from Tunisia and Algeria as well. So,
if only you'd use your Mexican bus internet to order frames on Amazon before you got back to your house.
Damn it! I should have done that. I was too busy consuming mezcal. It's a problem now for me.
Hey, Mexican Bus Internet, great band name.
Yeah, not a beer name, but Mexican Bus Internet is a great. I mean, would they be a cover band of the band The Internet?
I can see it. I can see it.
Great band. That's like how the Chamanas covered Portugal the Man in Spanish.
It's either that or they're just because of the original band. They're just a cover band for Roger Clyne and the Peacemakers because they're in Mexico half the time anyway.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So Chris McBeth says you need some photos of my Arizona landscapes. Chris, all of us would like some photos of your Arizona landscapes. You are a remarkable photographer, and no one can turn that down.
Hey, Ledford, that's his way of sending his sexy boudoir photography in his backyard.
Arizona manscapes. Sorry, I read that wrong.
Look at those hills.
Oh, man. Hey, stay tuned, guys. But in the meantime, please go to socialdistancedrinkingclub.com and grab some shirts. But we're going to revamp the website. Soon you're going to see some news from us. And you're going to have old shows and new shows all linked up in there, and some sweet photos, and hopefully some contributions from people like Chris McBeth, who will have sweet photos. But Chris, like, throw in a drink or the Social Distance Drink Club logo or something in there. Huh?
I like it. I like it.
I want to pull up the scores from today real quick. I won't keep the show too long tonight, since I know the funniest thing that happened today, the reason I know everyone is clearly having something at their home, is that I called Fry's and Walgreens and tried to get a propane tank exchange so I could grill at my house. And they're all sold out of propane. Everyone within 5 miles of my house is out of propane.
Wow. It's a little bit too late now, but a lot of times Ace True Values will fill your existing tank.
Well, the gas station would, but the closest one to my house didn't. And I was halftime. I'm not trying to miss football, I had the war room set up. So
moral of the story, he didn't try that hard to find propane.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't. I have 2 natural gas grills in my at my community pool that no one uses, and no one's going to the pool right now because it's freezing. So I went over there and fired up those and cooked there. So I didn't need the propane. I just figured I'd grill at home. Let's take a look at the most important score of the day since Carlos lost and a Bills fan, the 56-26 ass whooping they gave to the Dolphins. The 21-point quarter they had in the second, and also a close and stressful win by the Browns against the Steelers there.
I would have lost so much money on that game. I did not see the Browns pulling that one off. But then again, I'm only like batting 500 in my fantasy league, so what do I know?
It was incredible. Speaking of fantasy leagues, I got 3rd place, which means my money back. And then they asked me if I could just leave it for next season. Like, they kept my money anyways.
I see the Saints one. So I've gone through my 2 strikes and you're out Survivor League without one miss yet. But I think the last 3 people that are there that have 1 strike against them all. Somebody had the Browns, somebody had the Vikings, and somebody had the Saints.
Who saw this?
I guess it carries into the playoffs, which is going to be interesting. So I'm pretty sure all the playoff teams have been picked.
Who saw this coming? Is Denver still using like the guy who sells drinks in the stands as their quarterback? Because
you can click the Broncos button and answer your own question.
I mean,
what they figured out is the guy who throws the T-shirts when the air cannon is broken. They got that guy. Huge upgrade from the wide receiver.
Hey, hold on. I want to make sure that he sees this, right? So since he wanted to be a smartass about it, here's what happens when you click the Broncos button on any of their games.
No, not that button. When you were in that game, click back into the game score.
Oh, this is like telling my grandma how to use her phone.
No, this is everything. This is every Broncos game. That's all it did.
Yeah, we'll convene after the episode, and I'll show you.
Fair enough.
No, let's definitely get into it now.
Yeah, let's tear it up. Let's tear it up. Indeed. I think as we wrap up the show, I want to thank everybody who has been here. I know you guys did that the other day for our wrap up of 2020, but I want to thank everybody that has been supporting the show and let you guys know we've got a lot of fun stuff coming up. Wow, comments coming in that I missed maybe. Cardinals blew chunks, Browns killed it, Green Bay pulled one out, and I rode my bike 10 miles. That's from Chris Macbeth. Attaboy, Chris, well done.
Wait, is this just the improbable headlines collage that we have here?
That's great. Also, Caroline says, "Here we go, Brownie. Here we go." Proud of the Browns as well. So
way to go!
That
well done.
And then also our favorite thing to have on the show is the spammers. Want to become famous in 14 languages? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on Clark. Big follows. Yes, very nice. Well done. I hope I gave you a shout out there, QA Buster 291. And we've helped you make more rubles in your Russian election meddling business that you needed to refund. So,
hey, they've only got like a couple weeks left before January 20th, so they got to make the money while the making's good.
Fair enough. It's true. For those of you not following us on Instagram, we're gonna have some more content on Instagram soon as well. So it's at Social Distance Drink Club. Don't follow the one that's called Social Distance Drinking Club because they aren't cool like us. Sorry, they're just not. They have nothing. They have a sticker that looks like the Antisocial Social Club or something. Boo. I don't poo-poo on people often, but I just did.
There's a social distance social club now. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it's a bunch of comedians who are doing some stuff, and I'm like, what a cool name. Wonder where the inspiration of that came from. Oh yeah, no, totally. We need to get on that for sure.
Yeah, that needs to be a merger. And the other thing that's coming up is you're gonna see more chef shows, guys. There's gonna be more chef shows. We've got to take a few weeks, but God, we're excited to have some. Chef Silvana already did something recently on Zoom, but we're going to do one with her because Zoom only allowed them to have a certain, like a few hundred people. I think this one was 100. You guys know that we can do thousands if we do this on multiple channels, and you'll be able to interact with chefs like Chef Silvana from Barrio Cafe. And I believe our good friend Stephen Jones is going to come back, and hopefully very, very soon as things kind of settle down for our good friend Chef Krause over at Crate Bar. We'll be able to get him on, and he's got something cool to announce. I can't say much more about it other than it's a community effort. There are people involved in the local community and the refugee community as well that his kitchen is being used for, and it's going to be super cool, and it involves curry. I'll let you figure the rest out on your own.
I'm in.
I'm stoked. Super stoked. Also, Chris Macbeth says, should we start an anti-social distance drinking club? Maybe that's how we rebrand this when everyone gets the vaccine. I'm just staying home. Screw you. It's the anti-social distance drinking club.
Hey, let's give everybody a preview of the anti-social distance drinking club. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
This has been a preview of the Anti-Social Distance Drinking Club.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I don't like it one bit. Thank you guys again for joining us for the first show of 2021. Go watch some football, hug your loved ones, wear a mask, and wash your fucking hands. That's all we're asking. Please, just do that and don't die. Cool, because we need you. We really appreciate you. And we love all of you. Cheers, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. We'll see you guys on what day is it? We'll see you on Wednesday. Salud. It's episode 90. We're 10 away from 100.
Math facts.